3D Touch needs to come back. I know I've made a video on this topic quite a few times on this channel, and a lot of you guys have also supported this decision. And honestly, 3D Touch was one of the coolest features that Apple ever had in an iPhone, like the iPhone 7 that you see here. Now, it was discontinued when the iPhone 11 came out in 2019. I know, time flies. And it was one of the coolest features ever because it would allow you to interact with the display in a very physical way. So the display was pressure sensitive, so it would be able to measure how much force you were exerting onto the display. And this meant that apps could take advantage of 3D Touch, which allowed you to physically press into the display itself or change the app switcher by holding down the side display. And yeah, a lot of app developers also took advantage of this feature, especially in a lot of video games as well that were specifically made for the iPhone. And it just had a lot of cool use cases. But now the reason as to why Apple took this feature away was pretty much two major reasons. One being that it made the phone really heavy. Like this iPhone 7 here is way heavier than it looks. Like it was quite a hefty device. But also 3D Touch in the technology itself was very expensive, especially at the time when it was first introduced in 2016 with the iPhone 6s and the iPhone 6s Plus. But nowadays, 3D Touch has been replaced by haptic touch. So it doesn't actually measure pressure at all. In fact, the technology doesn't even exist in this device. The hardware isn't there, but the software is, but it's not the same experience because you're not actually physically pressing into an app. And what's really funny is that if you go into the settings app today on iOS 17 on a newer iPhone, just like here, this is an iPhone 14 Pro, it still says 3D and haptic touch. I don't know why it says 3D because 3D touch doesn't actually exist on this device. It was taken away in 2019. This device doesn't even know what 3D Touch is. And I'm pretty sure that's just a bug that Apple has, but let me know in the comment section below if your device also says 3D Touch. Maybe Apple kept it there as a placeholder, or maybe it means 3D Touch could be making a comeback in the future. We have no idea. This is like strictly speculation and there's no facts to back this claim up. But if 3D Touch ever does come back, and if someone at Apple's watching this video, please consider bringing it back. This was like one of my favorite features. It just made the phone feel so much more premium. One of my favorite features of this was being able to use Instagram with 3D Touch. You could kind of press and hold into a post, and if you wanted to click on the actual profile itself, then you could also do that too. It was just a very clean feature. I think this really made iPhone a special device, and you know, shout out to Nobel Tech here. He's one of my close YouTube friends. He's almost at 100K. Make sure you guys subscribe to him. He has no idea I'm doing this, by the way. But yeah, 3D Touch honestly needs to make a comeback. I think this could totally be a Pro-only feature for the iPhone 16 Pro or the 16 Pro Max. Keep this feature reserved for some of the more higher-end iPhone models. You know, those iPhone models are going to cost more to produce anyways, and I think this could be a good opportunity for Apple to bring back a feature that I think a lot of people miss. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys think Apple should bring back 3D Touch. I totally think they should. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.